Good morning and welcome to Miss Rhoadie. And today I will be showing you how to customize my join us for Thanksgiving dinner invitation. So this is a good invitation for inviting family and friends over for Thanksgiving. So it reads Thanksgiving blessings. Join the Williams family for Thanksgiving dinner Thursday, November 23rd at 3 p.m. The Williams residence, 1000 Williams Lane, Williams, Wisconsin 20000 and RSVP by November 17th at 000000. That's basically my templates. The back is blank, and this just shows you different views of the card. I mean your invitation. So it's available in yellow or blue. So in order to personalize this template, you want to click personalize this template and you personalize it. Join the Norsu family for Thanksgiving dinner Thursday. Let's see, what is the Thanksgiving date for this year? It is the 25th, Thursday the 25th at 3 p.m. The Norsu residence, and I'm just making up things to write. Richmond, Virginia, and RSP by, let's see. Okay, November 17th is a week away, so that's good. And you just write where you want them to RSVP. Maybe you don't want a phone number. Maybe you want an email. Rhonda Jones 81 at Gmail. You know. Okay, and if you have no other customizations to make, you just click off of this and you add to cart. If you want it just like this, and this is where you can change the size, the shape, normal or rounded, and your paper type. You have so many different paper types to choose from: matte, semi-gloss, craft, felt, linen, column, laid, felt white, pearl shimmer, champagne shimmer, metallic silver, printing standard or high definition, and attribution. If you can click if you want to show designer or Zazzle credit or not. Okay, so this is if you have a simple, you want it to look just like this and you just needed to change the information. However, let's say you want to make additional customizations. You may want to add your own photos, a poem on the back, maybe photos from last Thanksgiving. So let's click personalize this template, or you can click personalize here. Okay, personalize. It's going to take you to the same thing. Personalize and personalize this template takes you to the same place. To customize further, you had to click customize, click to customize further. So now you at Zazzle's design window, and let's look at the design window. There's a lot to take in. So we see this button takes you back to Zazzle's homepage. So don't click on it if you're not trying to, go back to Zazzle's homepage. It tells you it's an invitation. So here's your edit, collaborate, settings, help, all changes save. How do you want to save your work? You sign in, share, invite friends. So invite friends to collaborate is the same thing. You click on it and you can um you sign in and you can just send an invite if it's a group effort. Maybe you and your sister, you're working on a family dinner and you want to work on the card together. Done this when you're finished. Far left, text, elements. You may want to add elements, icons. That's different graphics. Background. This is your current background picture, but background color, but you can change that. So you can change. You can either upload your own background image, or you can use these standard colors. And if you want even more colors, you click the plus sign and you can, choose a variety of different colors. And if you want a different background, you can just use these backgrounds, you know. My files is where you upload images from your device or your phone. Product, this tells you about your product, what type of invitation, the paper type, the thickness. Layers, these are your layers. So let's say you wanted to change colors, you know, to the font. You can do it by clicking on the different layers, and it'll take you to this window where you can edit text, font, color, size, justification. Scale is decrease or increase, rotate, flip, anchor, letter spacing, line spacing, orientation, curvature. Designer talks about, a little about me. Help is, how you can get answers to questions. This is undo mistakes, redo, forward, backward, tiling, align, guidelines. So I like to have my guidelines showing. Basically, green, you want to stay within the green dotted line. You don't want anything outside of that line because it's not going to show when it's printed. Grid lines is to help you keep things, let's say, centered, aligned correctly. And this is grouping mask, which we're not going to be using. So let's say we want to change our background. Maybe we want a different color. Maybe we want it to be a very dark red. So we can go here and click the plus sign. So and I click the red so I can get shades of red and just move it down, maybe here. And you can just experiment to see what looks better for your design, you know. But you can always remove or just, click undo. Just keep clicking undo until you get to, if you make a mistake, until you get back to the right color. Okay, so we can just keep the red, or maybe you want to change your background color to one of the colors in this wreath. Okay, undo. So anytime you make a mistake, like you accidentally clicked on something like I did, the wreath, you just hit undo. So this is how you get a customized color from the wreath. You click this plus sign, the eyedropper tool, Now I'm going to just select a shade from the reef. A light green shade. And okay, if you like that, you can keep it there. That's like an olive color. And that's the color. And let's go to layers because maybe we want our background to look the same way. So we go to recently used colors just so our background can match. And let's say we want to add a photo or multiple photos. You click on My Files. You can upload images. I already have an image uploaded, so I'm just going to click on the image I have uploaded. And that's how, when you insert it, it fills the design. If you don't want it to fill the design, you just drag it to resize it. Or if you don't want to use the drag tool, you can just go to scale, decrease, or increase. And when you press Control on your keyboard, it causes it to increase little by little and decrease little by little. You can add filters to your image, you know. You can crop your image, fill and fit. This is fill, this is fit. So I guess depending on the size of your photo, you may not see much of a difference. Okay, I'm just gonna resize it again. Okay, align. I just want to make sure it's aligned perfectly, centered. Okay, I'm still clicking on the pictures. Rotate. You can rotate the picture if you want. Flip. You can flip it. Up and down. More options. Do you want to remove white from the image? No, I don't. Preview shows you what it looks like in the preview window. And you can enlarge it to take a even closer look. Okay. Now I like to add borders. So in order to add a border, I go to Elements in the shape. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, so we see, so your window changes depending on what you're working on, what you have highlighted, basically. So since the border is highlighted, fill color, for a border, your fill color would be transparent. Okay, and this is your border color. So right now, I'm just going to leave it this color so I can see it, you know. So drag to resize. All right. And what you can do, you can adjust the thickness by increasing or decreasing. Okay, and I want to change the color of my border to blue, the blue that's in our shirts. So I'm going to click on the eyedropper tool and go to the shirt and click on the blue. But if that's too overwhelming, because it does look too overwhelming. It looks um very, very dark. So maybe we can lift a different shade of blue. Okay. Or maybe we'll just go for white because no. So with this, you sometimes, designing, it takes you had to do a couple of different things. So custom color picker is when you want to go beyond just these colors or trying to use colors that's in your picture. Custom color picker, you can just choose a rainbow of colors. Or what you can do is remember the recently used green color. Go here and you see you're on the shades of green, a custom color picker. So you may want to just darken the green just a bit and maybe, okay, that looks better. And if you want to add text, you can. I can add maybe a Bible quote. If God be for us, who can be against us? You can just add, I'm just showing you just an example of adding a quote. And you want to make sure everything is inside the green dotted line. And if you want your quote to just be on the same line, you can do this. You just drag it to resize it. And to align it, I just make sure it's aligned by going to the align tool. And you can change the font type. Maybe I want to choose delighted. And maybe I want the color to be a dark shade of green. And maybe I want to increase it a little, you know. You can just make it your own. So if you're finished, let's look at the preview. If you are finished, you can click done. And since you're sending invitations, it's not just going to be one invitation. Let's say it's 10 people. It shows you how much it costs and you add to cart. And you can also, decide if you want envelopes or not. The size, maybe you want your size, smaller. And that even changes, the shape of the card. Shape normal, rounded. So that's the edges, rounded, or a circle card. Now you have to be careful with changing the shape because as you see, when I changed it to a circle, the bottom part is cut off. So I'm just going to return it back to normal. Choose your paper type. You have 12 different types to choose from. Printing process standard or high definition. I like to choose high definition. This is if you want to show designer Zazzle credit. And when you're finished, you add to cart. Okay, thank you for watching my tutorial, my video. Don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Thank you and have a nice day.